Sup guys, this is Jess and welcome back to Cloud of Imagination. So I do apologise if this week's video ends up going out a little later than normal. Hopefully it should be up by the Sunday. But I was going to film this on the Monday, but it's now Wednesday. The reason is, after Comic-Con I ended up coming down with what they typically call the con flu. So I've ended up kind of ill. The last couple of days it's all been in my sinuses, so I haven't really wanted to do anything except just lay in bed and watch TV, which is all I've really done. But today I woke up feeling a bit better, so I was like, I'm going to try and get this video filmed today. But anyway, for this week's video I wanted to talk about MCM Comic-Con in Birmingham that I went to, which will be, when this comes out, it'll be last Saturday, so last weekend. So I went on the Saturday with my dad, and this is probably the best con I've been to in a long time. I mean, I normally go to the MCM Comic-Con in Birmingham like whenever it's on. We always go on the Saturday, and I've been going for, I think, for like the last 8 years, but this one was really special. Not just because I got to spend some time with my dad before my birthday, because that's always nice to do anyway. I went in my Jessica Jones cosplay, which I showed you in last week's video, and the response to it was something I have never had before. I've cosplayed before, but never, and I repeat, never have I ever been stopped by people wanting pictures. That's something I have never had, and that took me by surprise. I was like, what? I mean, it was only a few people. I'm not saying I got mobbed, but it just took me by a lot of surprise, and it was really awesome. So I don't know if anyone did see me the weekend. I know there was a few people who stopped me. I know there was actual male Jessica Jones there as well, and we ended up having a picture together, but I don't know who they were. Me being me, I forgot to give out my little business cards that I made, because I made these. I don't know if you can see. I think I managed to give it out to a couple of people that I met, but I forgot to give people business cards, so I was trying to like advertise this channel, but also like link me up on social media with other people as well. I forgot to give them out. I've even made them like Jessica Jones alias style, hence why they're kind of black and white, but I think I might make some more exciting business cards for next time. But yeah, speaking of like meeting up with people, I think we'd only been there about maybe an hour or something, and we got stopped by these lovely cosplayers. One was the Ancient One and the other one's Vision, and they go by Catastrophe Cosplay. I'll try and link them below. I think I might have checked some of their stuff out because they gave me a business card afterwards, but they stopped me for a picture and we had a really nice chat, and they were both really lovely, and I just want to thank them for stopping me and saying hello, because I'm not normally used to that. So my anxiety was kind of on high all the weekend, but I think I managed to fake more confidence than I had, but it was really lovely and they were really nice. So yeah, I'll link those guys below. And speaking of other people that stopped, I post on, I think it's the MCM Expo Comic-Con group. It's normally a group of cosplayers, and I'll post pictures of what they're working on or where to spot them at the con. It's where people put their pictures up after the con, and there was a couple of people on there that well, one of them was dressed as Freddy Krueger, and they wanted to meet up for a picture, and they managed to grab me on the day and we had a nice chat, and they were really lovely. And as well as that, I linked with someone, forgive me now if I pronounce your name wrong, I think it was Chynna. If I pronounced your name wrong, I'm really sorry. But she got in touch on the group because she was shooting a cosplay music video for a college project, and she was looking for any Defenders cosplayers, and I said, oh, I'm going as Jessica Jones, and she's like, oh, I'll have to meet up on the day. So we exchanged like details. We got in touch on the day and I met her, and she was really lovely, and she introduced me to this guy who was dressed as Kilgrave. I think his name was Richie. I know we've linked up on Instagram now, so he was really nice, and we shot some stuff together, and that was really fun. I've never done anything like that before, and I think I came across more confident than I think I probably was, because I'm not naturally a confident person. I guess I try and project as much confidence as I can, even if most of the time I feel like I'm faking it, because inside I'm like a bubble of anxiety. But that was something I've never done before. I've never shot like a cosplay music video before. I mean, I had to be in front of the camera before for a few projects for college, even though part of me was like, do you really want to do this? Because my anxiety was all over the place, but I'm really glad I did, and I can't wait to see the finished project. I know she shot some pictures as well. One of them she sent to me, so I'll put it right here, which turned out really cool, and I hope you don't mind me using it for some profile pictures and stuff, because it turned out really awesome. So thank you for that, Chynna, Richie, you guys were really nice, and it was really lovely to meet you. Also, in terms of people I met there, we typically meet up with the guys at Tokyo Toys, the managers, Hideki and John. We've known them for years. We've known them ever since we started going to these cons, so we had a nice catch up with them and they're always lovely. While we were there as well, I met up with my best friend Beth, who at the moment she's at university, but we met for a little bit at the con because she was going with her parents, and there was something that she got me at the last Comic-Con, I think, which was in November, and it was like a joint Christmas and a birthday present. And the few times like we met up, she forgot to bring it, so she brought it to this con. It was the Buffy and Faith New York Comic Con 2-pack. Oh my god, you were getting all the reflection from the window. There we go, if I hold it like that. But yeah, we got the Buffy and Faith New York Comic Con 2-pack. I might pop them out real quick so you can take a look. But yeah, here they are at the box. So I nearly dropped Faith then. Now we got Buffy with her steak, her black tan top and her red jeans and her black boots. And I love this look of Buffy, it looks really cool, so I'm glad to have that Buffy in my collection. We've also got Faith with her, I think it's her original outfit that she first shows up in. And I love the detail on her hair, but she looks really great too. So I'll probably end up keeping the two of them in the box because they're like an exclusive. So thanks a lot for that, Beth. That was really nice of you to get me that. And it's really great to see you. I don't know if you'll see this video, but it was great to see you and catch up. Also, while I was at the con, they had quite a few celebrities there this year, and I know there was a few I would have liked to have met, but I just simply didn't have the time. I had the money, but I didn't have the time. So Michael Rooker was there, and I'm kind of a bit bummed. I guess I kind of saw him because he was sat next to the two I was meeting. And Sean Gunn was there as well, and god, I can't remember her last name. I think it's Brianna. I can't remember what her last name was, but she played Negasonic Teenage Warhead in Deadpool. She was there as well. Yeah, Michael Biehn was there as well. I knew there was somebody else. Michael Biehn. He played Hicks in Aliens. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to meet them. But despite that, I did get to meet two amazing people. And that was Nolan North and Troy Baker. Now, part of me was very tempted to come in my Nathan Drake cosplay because I did that last November, but I'd worked so hard on my Jessica Jones, I was like, I've gotta go as Jessica, I'm sorry. But first up, we met Nolan, and I have to say, I think maybe they could work on the queuing system better at the cons. It'd be cool if they kind of did it maybe so you could buy your autographs in advance, potentially, and then give you like time-stamped groups, which was something I really liked. I think it was at the Supernatural convention I went to. They put you in groups and then they'd have you go group by group to get your autographs. I know it might be a bit tricky to do that at a major con, but I don't think the queuing was that great. They could have done with sectioning it off better, because the first time we tried to queue, we got given raffle tickets and was told to come back. And then when we came back, they almost turned us away again. But I was like, sod that, I really want to meet these guys. So we stayed in the line, and it was like one big line for both Nolan and Troy, and then they split it off. It was very confusing as to what the hell was going on. People wouldn't really give you information as to what was going on and what was the queue was and how long they were there for, because I think we were getting there and then it looked like maybe they were going off on a break or something, and I was like, not saying that they are not entitled to a break, they are definitely entitled to a break, but I think they could have done with giving you better information and done with maybe just organising the queues better and potentially putting the autograph section somewhere that wasn't right next to the toilets, because that was ridiculous. I mean, especially with Nolan and Troy, because they were at the very end. The queue kind of overflowed. We were literally stood in front of the toilets, so we had to keep moving to let people by to go to the toilet, because people have got to go to the toilet. But it was a bit ridiculous, so I think, as much as I love the con, I think maybe that's something they need to improve on. But at them both, I first met Nolan, and then we got into the small queue for Troy. So I met Nolan, and it was very, very short because I get really nervous meeting people, especially like famous people that I absolutely adore. So it's kind of like a quick hello, hope you're having a nice weekend, it's lovely to meet you. But I got him to sign my Nathan Drake Funko Pop. I don't know if you can see his signature because of all the light, but you got two Jess and the love heart and then his signature. I need to get a pop protector for this because I want to keep it very safe, because it's very precious to me now. I'm literally keeping it in a food bag right now so I can protect the signature. But yeah, Nolan was really lovely and he was really nice and it was really lovely to meet him. I know before us there was a little girl with her parents and I'm presuming maybe he did some of the voices for a cartoon or something she watched, because he was talking to her in these voices, these little trucks that she had, and it was so cute. He was so lovely with her and it was just the sweetest thing ever. I was like, oh my god, this is adorable. And I got into Troy's line and I got Troy to sign this, which is Joel from The Last of Us. But I don't know if you can see it. I didn't know whether to get him to sign something from The Last of Us or something Uncharted, because I loved him in both. I was like, I'll get something Last of Us. I was very tempted and I think I wish I had. I've got like a Persona 4 art print in my bedroom over here. I was very tempted to go take that and get him to sign that because I loved him as Kanji in that. But it was quite cool with Troy because he saw me in my cosplay and I think he ended up complimenting my cosplay. We ended up talking about Jessica Jones because I have to remember, I think Troy's probably just as geeky and nerdy as the rest of us. He loves it as well. And he was like, is it bad that my favourite part of that was David Tennant? I was like, no, to be honest, he was really, really good. He was a really good villain, so I don't blame you. David Tennant's a really good actor. But yeah, he complimented my cosplay and we had a quick chat, and he was really lovely and god, was he gorgeous. But he was so lovely and he was lovely with everyone. I think he kind of made a point to have a bit of a chat with everybody, even though his queue was really long. But yeah, they were both absolutely lovely. I did shoot a little bit of Nolan and Troy's panel, so I'll put a tiny bit of that here. I might upload it as a separate video, I'm not sure. I only caught a bit of their panel.
I want to know... Jeez. I want to know what the hell was going through your head when you were voicing the Space Corps.
Do we do this really? You know, yeah, he's going to answer for...
Other than that, it would not be a Comic-Con if I didn't come back with some kind of haul. So I'm going to do a quick haul. I don't think I got that much, to be honest. I didn't really spend that much of my money. So I'll say the first thing I've got is this, if you can see, this Punisher t-shirt, which is really cozy and really comfy, and they actually made it there and my dad got me this for my birthday. As well as that, my dad got me this absolutely lovely Legend of Zelda Link Breath of the Wild statue, and it is super detailed because you can see his shield, he's got his bow, and I love the action stance that he's in, that he's just ready to jump up and fire. And I sent pictures of this to my brother and he was like, next time I come up, if it goes missing, it wasn't me. As well as that, I wouldn't stop off at Tokyo Toys without getting something. So on top of picking up some Poké, I picked up this Rowlet plushie. And look how cute he is. Look at that little face, he is ready to fight. So it wouldn't be me if I didn't come back with some Funko Pops, and this was probably one of the newest Marvel released films that I really, really loved. So I picked up some Black Panther Pops. I think you can just about see them there. So I got Black Panther, I got T'Challa, I got Shuri as well, and I also got Nakia. So I'm just going to quickly pop them out the boxes so you guys can have a quick look. So here we have T'Challa, and he hasn't got his mask on, but he has got his Black Panther suit on, and I love the detail that's gone into his suit. He looks really great. I also have Shuri here out of her box, and the detail on these are absolutely gorgeous. I love the detail on her hair, if she'll focus, and you've got the detail on her face with her markings, and then you've got a detail on her suit with her blasters. She's great. Shuri was probably one of my favourite characters out the new film. Here's Nakia. She's got her hair and she's in like her covert dress. I love the detail on her dress. They've really got like the gold, but it's also raised a bit as well. Okay, just so this video doesn't get too long, I'm not actually going to open these boxes today. I might shoot like little videos, maybe I might review something small that I might just pop up when they're done. I'll still stick to my regular schedule of uploading on a Sunday every week, but I might have other little videos that pop up now and again when I have the time to do them. I'll either do 2 separate videos for these or just one big video unboxing them. But I did manage to get a couple of the Funko boxes, so I got the Legion of Collectors Wonder Woman box. In that same kind of vein, I also got the Marvel Collector Corps Superhero Showdowns box. So I won't actually open these today, but I think I might do either one big video, open them both together, or a couple of small little videos, open them up. But yeah, that is my Comic-Con stories and haul video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this will be out on the Sunday. If things end up being late, I apologise. Anyway guys, take care of yourselves. Bye!